coming into game number 1. Let's go. Meanwhile, when it comes to the bracket itself, as you saw, we have plenty of ZVZs. We have Solo versus Rex in a ZVZ. We have Shin versus Sort of in a ZVZ as well, to make it into a qualifying match. Meanwhile, we have Classic versus Percival also ongoing. But let's go. Spawning in the top left-hand corner of Ruby Rock, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the blue Terran. It is Percival. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the pink Terran player. We have the South Korean Terran player himself. The ladder here, I don't, does anyone know what this is from? I don't know. It is SilVerBV. I'm afraid this is like a VTuber or something. Like, I not like this. For now though, we are going to be settling in. We're getting into game number 1 here on Ruby Rock. Ruby Rock does favor aggression, and Percival is coming in as the heavy favorite. Ooh. Is coming as the favorite player here, and we'll see how Percival does compare, or how SilVerBV compares to Percival. Double gas opener out of our blue Terran player, going for a faster factory, going for a delayed CC, so a much more tech heavy start, a much more aggressive start out of Percival. Meanwhile, SilVerBV, ooh, going for 2-Rax Reaper. Okay. That's unfortunate. A couple of things here. So one, double gas opener means faster factory, faster Hellions. It is a safer way to play and also a very aggressive way as well. It's very versatile, I should say that. 2-Rax Reaper is typically designed to hard counter a proxy 2-Rax. So with that, we would have the defensive advantage plus the additional Reapers as well. So we do gamble a little bit. I do favor Percival when it comes to our builds of choice. Now, we'll see if SilVerBV goes for a factory before command center. He is going for a second gas geyser. If he goes for the factory before CC, there is going to be a window in time where he will have the army advantage and he could try to overwhelm Percival with additional Reapers plus the Hellions. So we'll see how he builds up, whether we go command center or factory. As Percival, he was able to get a full scout. He's fully aware it is going to be 2-Rax Reaper. So Percival should just be staying at home, just chilling back at home, building up his own Reapers, his own Hellions, and then expanding. If the answer, okay, it's going to be factory. Okay, so 2-Rax Reaper into the factory. So again, as we mentioned before, there is going to be a slim window of time here where SilVerBV will have a higher Reaper count and he'll have the Hellions as well, and he could try to overwhelm. If you recall, we casted a game just like this earlier today during the Pegasus Cup. During the Pegasus Cup, we casted Cure versus Bjorn, where Bjorn did go for this very build, and he was able to overwhelm Cure just barely. It was close though, it was very, very close, but Bjorn did overwhelm Cure at the natural. If you missed it, do you recommend it? Did cover those matches earlier this morning. Meanwhile, Percival, he's actually going for the early Cyclone, not even going for the Hellion. This is safer. Yeah, this is much, much safer here for Percival. Cyclones, they're robust. They have a lot of micro potential. And they will shut down these Reapers. Catching out one. Chasing the rest. Nice KDA charges. Being as annoying as possible. Behind this Percival, he is going to be expanding, claiming his own natural. And SilVerBV is far behind when it comes to his own CC timing. Still making more Reapers, by the way. He's still making Reaper Hellion. Again, SilVerBV is very committed. This is risky from Percival to be active like this. It's only one Reaper, one Cyclone. He has to be so careful not to get caught out. Yeah, Percival, he confirms the factory is done. Pulls away. And he's building up into his second Cyclone. So again, Percival, he should be fine. Yes, we do have a massive amount of Reaper Hellion, but with additional Cyclones, he should be able to hold his own. If Percival, if he had gone into a Hellions, then there would be a chance for a SilVerBV, but with Cyclones, there's less of a chance. Percival to hit the natural. That does trigger our pink Terran. We're going in. He commits. 6 Reapers. Breaks through the Marine. Cyclone's a little bit too far behind, but they get the lock on. Yeah, they get the lock on the Hellion. They shut down the Reapers, and the Cyclones, they hold. They hold, they defend. Reaper into the main base. Damage is being done. 3 SV kills already. Ay, ay, ay. This is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, Pat. SilVerBV does dive in. Diving into the main base. Last Percival's out of position with the Cyclone. True. He's out of position. Reapers, they bust into the mineral line. Damage can be done. Gets one, gets two. 3 ACV kills. Is getting some damage at least. At the same time, we get the counter drop across the map. Actually, sorry, that was the tank, not the Cyclone. He can siege. Wow. He can siege up behind the mineral line. What do we go for? We're going for the Cyclone. Lock on the medevac. Ooh, tank is harder down. SilVerBV does hold. Does hold, does defend. Ordered harass here at the natural. And on the one hand, yes, SilVerBV does maintain his army somewhat. He does defend, he does shut down the aggression, but he still is down in workers, 33 SCVs. He's down in workers, down in economy, and not just that, but Percival, he even has a third CC on the way. Local on the tank. Ooh, Locan is broken. Percival getting a little bit ambitious. Yeah, getting a little bit too excited here. Percival does overextend, overconfidence. Yeah, we gotta respect our ladder heroes, man. We gotta calm down, Percival. Calm down. Prediction? Oh, my apologies. Sorry, I think I may have forgotten the gamma. Yeah. I was so engrossed in the game, Pat. So engrossed. It's 6 minutes late, but if you're in the chat, get your gamma going. Predictions are open. As a reminder, that's a prediction for the entire series. It's a prediction for the series. Obviously, Percival is favored. So is Young Yakov. Percival is ahead. So is Young Yakov as well. Like, I believe that SilVerBV can make a series out of this. But Fabot. But now disrupting the economy, delaying the upgrades as well. And now we're committed. Yeah, it's go time. So when it comes to the army here, we have Stim. So Stim for SilVerBV. We do have Interference Matrix as well. That will factor in. Now Percival should be moving out to expand. And he's cranking out more Vikings. So Percival, he will fight for map control, for air control, I should say. There's a scan. Army moves in. Do we disable? Gets one. Gets two. Double disable. Yes, SilVerBV does commit. He moves in. The points are being pulled. And massive damage here. SCVs are going to be going down. But can he bring down the tanks, though? Yeah, that's going to be critical damage. 18 SCV kills. 21. He cripbles the economy, but he will lose the army. Yeah, SilVerBV, he will lose his army. Is going to be cleaned up. That was impressive damage, that's true, but now here comes the counterattack. And what is there at home to defend? Oh boy. We got one Marine. We got okay, we got 2 Marines in a tank. Let's go, let's go. We're cranking out as many Marines as we can. Again, this barely a standing army. Here comes Percival. Like, it was impressive that damage was dealt, but he did not deal with the main army of Percival. That's the issue here. He only killed SCVs, and that was not good enough. That's not good enough. Percival has arrived. Percival, he has an army. Auto shots are thrown down. Boys are being pulled. Desperation here by SilVerBV. Desperation. Vikings, they land. GG gets called. And Percival, he will take game number 1. Whew. GG. GG well played. Percival will take a lead in the series. Again, SilVerBV had, I mean, he was all in, basically. He was all in when it came to his push, and as we mentioned, he failed to target down the tanks. He instead was able to deal critical economic damage. That's nice and all, but that did not matter. He wasn't able to trade with the army, which meant that he had nothing at home to defend. Couldn't hold on, couldn't survive, and that was the only move that really we saw out of SilVerBV because he was so far behind in the economy. He had taken a lot of economic losses throughout the course of that game. He was forced into that push. GG. GG well played. With that, we're now getting into game number 2. Going to be loading into Tourmaline. Tourmaline is going to be a much smaller map of the map pool. Aggression is favored. Let's go. Let us go. It's catching up the chat. Percival versus Perceive. We have casted that before. That has happened. How old? We don't know his age. We wouldn't know his age. As a reminder, like, he's an amateur player. Like, he's I wouldn't even be surprised if this is his first time playing in the tournaments. You know what? I can just double check right now, actually. As spawning in the bottom hand corner of Tourmaline, we have the blue Terran player, the blue Terran player himself. We have the South Korean Terran. It is Percival. And spawning in the top right hand corner. Yep. And top right hand corner, we have the pink Terran player, the pink Terran player himself. It is SilVerBV. I was just double checking. Yep, I can confirm that this is his first tournament. As I mentioned, like, he's not like a pro or semi-pro. He's a ladder hero back. He's got a lot of games on the ladder. And you're correct in saying that he's not looking too bad. Like, you know, very competent. He is GM on Korea. Not bad at all. There is obviously room for growth, room for improvement, but you know what? Hopefully we see more of him. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, Pappy. Fingers crossed. Yeah. For now, we have our 2-Racks opener, one back at home, one across the map. So 2-Racks Reaper here by SilVerBV. This is a little bit middle of the road here, and this has potential if Percival goes for an economic start. But do you see what I see? Double gas. Double gas opener once again out of Percival. Very safe play out of our Terran player. This means that the window of opportunity for SilVerBV to get some damage done is very low. Very, very low. I don't know if you noticed something, but I will say that both game 1 and game 2, if you notice the openers of our player, of SilVerBV, they feel like ladder builds. Like, obviously we see them in pro play as well, but I don't know, we're on Tourmaline. Like, the chances of Percival going for an economic build on Tourmaline is very low. It's very, very low. So this is surprising me a little bit here. He gets scouted. He gets scouted. SB does confirm the racks. Second Reaper's on the way. Oh. First, he has time to react. Getting into the high ground. We do see that SilVerBV does have the Reaper lead currently, at least. The boys can be pulled. Yeah, boys are being pulled. One Reaper gets surrounded though. Nice pick up. He gets one. One Reaper goes down, and Percival has to minimize losses and buy time for his Hellion. Yeah, he has to buy time. Losing 3 SCVs. Nice start here for SilVerBV. Not bad. But there's a caveat to that. Remember, there's no command center. There's no CC here, so SilVerBV needs more damage. This is not good enough. This is not good enough. Hellion volley going up. Oh, okay, kills one more SCV. Ooh, the Reapers are lining up. No! Yeah, Reapers line up. Has to pull away, getting another 3 worker kills, 6 in total. Okay, we're getting there. More Reapers are amassing. Again, SilVerBV he's committed. But now we're up to 2 Hellions. As the Hellion count gets higher and higher, it's getting worse and worse for SilVerBV. So up to 2 Hellions. Oh. Okay, it's all about the micro, all about the control. Now to 3 Hellions. Oh my god. Yeah, massive Hellion shots. Takes out one of the Reapers. And SilVerBV, he's run out of steam. He's run out of steam. He has to get the hell out of here. Once again, it was impressive. He killed 6 SCVs. That's nice. That's great. But he doesn't have an expansion. Meanwhile, Percival does. His CC's already done. And now Hellions is chasing him down. Oh, nice KDA charges. Very nice charges here. Oh my god. He cleans with the Hellions. That should not have happened. Hellions go down. Yeah, miscontrol by Percival. Did overcommit. But the wall is solid. Yeah, the wall is up. Cyclone is on the way. You can see boys being pre-pulled. Turning back the Reaper. Hellion comes in. This might be too much. This is it. This is the moment. Keep going. Keep going, Pappy. He gets to the 5. 6 SCVs. It's gonna get a hand. This is critical damage now. Earlier 6 workers was not good enough, but now we're getting up to 9 more SCV kills. Again, Percival, he got caught out in the open. What we mentioned this about young Yakub, if you recall. Like, overconfidence. Like, there was no need to be out there with the Hellions. There was no need to be aggressive here for Percival. Just had to calm down. And now SilVerBV has the natural up and running. He has the higher SCV count. He's ahead economically. Looking good. Oh god, oh, he breaks the lock on. He's crazy. Yeah, he busts into the main base. He wants to kill that Cyclone. Yeah, a little bit further. Barely doesn't break through. Once again, another KDA charge. Oh, barely does not get on top of the Cyclone. Oh my god, surviving on 4 HP. Percival's holding. He barely, oh no, he wants it. He wants the Cyclone. That's okay, Cyclone survives. Percival holds. But SilVerBV has a lead. He has the advantage. He has the worker lead. A third CC is already on the way as well. Has a greater economy. And the pressure's on Percival. And again, winding it back. Percival, he held nicely when he got up to 3 Hellions, but then he counterattacked. He pushed out on the map. He got caught out in the open. He got caught with his pants down. And now we have a very messy early game. Very, very messy. Back at it, we have 2 tanks. SilVerBV is fine. Perfectly fine. Raven gets turned away. Oh. Attempts to dive, attempts to break out. Nice all comes in from Percival, nice control. The Raven, ooh, he gets one. Yeah, Percival, he does that micro here. Does that control. Catching out one of the Ravens, pulling away. Nice. Percival, he redeems himself. He's redeeming himself. He's like, okay, papi, I gotta lock in. Yeah. We noticed. He's locking in. Snap the Raven, pulling out. Third CC is now on the way for Percival. Bearing in mind, Percival is behind. He does have some catching up to do, and we'll see if he can. See if he can. As the Raven does move out. Likewise, SilVerBV also pushing. So just in case I'm less familiar with the player, after this game, I'm gonna question Ryung. I'm going to convene with the tune-up pappy. SilVerBV does break out. Yeah, trying to lure the army into tank range. Trying to. Yeah, as we have to respect those Ravens. Ravens, they come in for the mass disable. Ooh, and SilVerBV gets caught out. He gets caught. We'll lose one of his tanks. Auto charges do hold the line. Yeah, clutch auto charge, but he will still lose another tank though. Yeah, second tank goes down. Rough losses here for SilVerBV. Percival does out control. Oh, wow, we stim in. He gets a tank. Gets one. No stim. No, it does have stim. Pulls away. Yeah, pulls away, backs off. Behind this, now we see Percival. He's evening over the economy. So even worker counts. Percival, he has recovered at this point. At this point, our blue Terran player has recovered, and we're slowing things down. Slowing things down. Buenos días, lechito. Lechito. Played in TvT and GSO qualifiers. Yes. I did see that he got knocked out in the last season of GSL in the first round of the qualifiers. Went down to SOS. Did see. But otherwise from here, again, Percival, he is now claiming his 4th base. He's slowing things down. After Percival almost died, by the way, after having a massive deficit, he is now back in this. He's now back in this game. Active with his double drop. Building up his Vikings. The game is slowing down, and this is where Percival can start to shine. As he now has a standing army. Again, Percival's strengths, his strengths, they usually lie when it comes to his multitasking, his micro, his control. That's where Percival does thrive. Now just vying for map control. Being active. Claiming the center expansion. Oh. Yeah, nice catch. Catching in the tank. Esther Percival. The armor shot going off once again. Oh my god, they do cover each other. Armor shot deflected. Percival, he cannot push forward due to the tank line. Likewise, neither can SilVerBV. Tanks, they hold the line. As Liberators have arrived. Because something that SilVerBV doesn't have here is the Viking count. We do have the air control, the Viking count in favor of Percival. Now Liberations has arrived. He can just leverage his high ground or his air control, and now he can move in. Yeah, Liberators are just bully back the ground army. Going for the disable, let's go. Gets one. Ooh, tank falls. Tank does fall to the auto turrets. Percival pushing further in. Oof. Marines force the stem. So Marines going down. Yeah, heavy losses there for the Pink Terran. Heavy losses. Should notice there are no Marines here. It's purely tank. Percival going for his own backstab. Rotates around. Yeah, while SilVerBV is distracted, Liberators, they move in. They get 1, 2, 3 free tanks. Nice big ups. And you can see Percival just pulling Silver apart. Pulling him apart, back. Moving further in. Sending him back. Again, the army supplies are close, but the Stoop does lie here. The Stoop somewhat lies. Actually, we do have SilVerBV now taking a Viking lead. So we can soon fight for air control. That Pink Terran does barely hold on. Our tanks within range of the planetary, and the planetary will go down. Massive pickoff. Losing a base. Again, Percival, his air army is going to be bullied back. Forced to retreat. Forced to back up. SilVerBV, he did have a backup CC. Reclaims his base. Still a decent worker count. We're still neck and neck. Again, Vikings now heavily in favor of SilVerBV. He can now go for his own Liberators. True. And Percival, to make up for that, he's throwing down his ring of turrets. Sensor tower, more turrets. Rolling up and rolling off. Marines, they peel off to the right hand side. And we'll see if we can find a way in. Now from here, we can see that Percival, he's already going one step further ahead. Earlier, it was Viking into Liberator. Now it's going to be Viking into Mass Raven. Yeah, we have more Ravens on the way. We have more Starports as well. 2 more Starports in production for Percival, going into Mass Raven. That is the ideal late game TvT. Oh, nice catch there. Gets 3 tanks. And 1, 2 tanks go down. 3rd tank to escape. Nice cleanup at the same time. Double drop does get across the map. Catching in a Viking. Yeah, Viking, couple of Marines. Couple of depots. as I'm a little bit afraid to look. How many Ravens do we currently have here? 6. Okay, 6 Ravens for Percival. Making 2, soon to be 4 Ravens at a time. Actually, sorry, 2 Ravens and Vikings going to be supporting. Fighting Council in favor of SilVerBV. True. And missile goes off. Vikings going ham, and the tanks, they do hold the line. They try to at least. Up. Yeah, it does barely hold on. Yeah, it does hold, does defend. Holding the line, Babby, just barely. But there's still so many tanks left over here for Percival. So many. He's got 13. Double the tank count. He's moving in. And he just overwhelmed. There's just so many tanks. They siege up within range. Massive shots going off. And the final tank goes down. SilVerBV losing everything here in the center. Lost his Vikings. Lost his tanks. And Percival just gaining more ground. Just gaining more ground from here. Again, Percival, he should not back up. Setting up his turrets. Setting up his siege lines. Raven kind of is neck and neck. But again, we have 14 tanks. Oh my god. And there's no planetary and no defenses back at home. Marines, they slip into the mineral line. SCV's going to be going down. And Percival's just pulling SilVerBV apart. And again, it is impressive. Like SilVerBV, he was ahead in this game. Remember, he almost killed Percival at the start of the game. Straight up. Percival, he was dying. He was dying bad. But Percival, he recovered, he bounced back, he got his 3rd up and running, got his 4th, built up his army, gained map control, gained air control, more importantly, for a while. SilVerBV, he was able to hold his own for a time, but has no economy here. Losing mineral lines, losing bases. Speaking of, Percival, he rotates. Tanks they siege up. Yeah, massive tank shots going up. Vikings, they can't land, and they will. Yeah, they land here to protect the tanks. Boys are being pulled into Viking fire. Vikings, they pop up. And Percival just keeps on pushing. They can just chase down the Ravens, one after the other. They can't escape. No, no. Yeah, they cannot get away. They're just rallying into their deaths. GG gets called, and Percival, he will claim the series 2-0, advancing on to a qualifying match. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Congratulations, Percival. He will claim the series, but a shout out to SilVerBV, papi. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, I need to. Hold on, papi. But GG, well played. GG, well played. And with that, congratulations, Percival. He'll advance on into the next round, into a qualifying match. Meanwhile, we do have our... we do have our first qualifying match ready here. Un momento.